Some more breaking developments coming in this edition, hours after the Kremlin released a statement saying that they do not view Donald Trump's failure to congratulate President Putin on his re-election as an unfriendly act. The American president managed to find the time to finally speak with his Russian counterpart. The Kremlin released another statement saying that Donald Trump has congratulated President Putin for his victory. In a possible thaw in relations between the two nations, the two leaders also spoke about the possibility of holding a meeting, that too at the highest level. The United States had issued fresh sanctions on over 19 Russian entities over charges of meddling in the presidential polls just a week ago. My colleague Aditya Dhuna joining us for more on this. Aditya, as crucial as the talks and the discussions have been, the timing here is also extremely interesting to watch out for.
That's right, Molly. It comes right after that resounding victory that Vladimir Putin secured on Sunday's election, won over more than 70% votes, another 6-year term for Vladimir Putin. But I'm going to just read out of the statement that has come out of Kremlin. They said that both leaders spoke over the phone line and they spoke about limiting the arms race and opportunities to closer cooperation on strategic stability and counter-terrorism. So that there could be a suggestion of the nuclear weapons that were unveiled by Vladimir Putin ahead of the elections. North Korea was also discussed. So was the situation in Syria as well as in Ukraine. Now, you spoke about the timing of this particular call. We obviously know that the relationship between the United States and Russia remains tense. Putin had hoped for better relationships. So did Donald Trump during his campaigning. For the 2016 elections, he often spoke about the need to have better ties and friendly ties with Russia. But President Trump finds his hands tied now, considering the U.S. meddling investigations that have been going on, which continue to name President Putin for meddling in U.S. affairs.
Absolutely. So could this be the beginning of a thaw in the ties? Remains to be seen. But as Aditya just pointed out, this coming at a very interesting time. Remember, just a week ago, United States had issued those sanctions on over 19 Russian entities over charges of meddling in the presidential polls. This discussion now coming at a sensitive time, but would this mean that relations are on an onward course remains to be seen? Perhaps premature to talk about that at this point. Aditya, appreciate very much you joining us on the broadcast with all those details and perspectives.